Hello there, people of the internet. This is Corestar J, and welcome to another Trivia Squared challenge. Music trivia time again, and this time we're going back to the 90s. It's time to get your trivia on. So make sure you're ready with a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil. There are 10 questions or tasks, and for each one, you have the opportunity to score multiple points. Please ensure that you listen carefully to the instructions before each question. You most definitely don't want to miss out on scoring the maximum amount of points. So, are you ready with pen and paper? Because we're about to start question 1. Name any song from the Spice Girls' debut album, Spice. For this question, you can score up to 3 points by giving me an answer that is not as obvious as the very first single that the Spice Girls ever released. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, get started. You've got 20 seconds. Please don't forget to like, share, or even subscribe to my channel. I would very much appreciate it. Thank you in advance. And here we go with the answers for question 1. Wannabe. Yes, that is the 1 point answer I was alluding to before. If you said Say You'll Be There, 2 Become 1, Mama or Who Do You Think You Are, you will score 2 points. If you said non-singles like Love Thing, Last Time Lover, Something Kinda Funny, Naked, If You Can't Dance, then you have just scored 3 points. For the second challenge, we're going to go to the movies. Can you name any of the songs from the original Lion King soundtrack? This may include songs that didn't have lyrics, so instrumental pieces. Off you go. You've got 20 seconds. And here we go with the answers for question 2. Well, big hit songs like Can You Feel the Love Tonight, Circle of Life, and Hakuna Matata, they'll score you 1 point. If you manage to know the title of some of the more instrumental songs, like This Land or Under the Stars, then you most definitely deserve 3 points. For question 3, you have 3 pictures down below. They're all stills from very popular music videos in the 90s. You will score 1 point if you can tell me the artist and song of the left picture, 2 points for the one in the middle, and 3 points for the one on the right. You have 20 seconds. Don't worry, the pictures will stay up for you. And the answers for question 3. Barbie Girl by the Scandinavian band Aqua. For the one on the left, the one in the middle, another Scandinavian band, Ace of Base with The Sign. And the one on the right for 3 points, Earth Song by the legendary Michael Jackson. Alright, for question 4. The musical Mamma Mia was first performed in the 1990s. Can you name any ABBA song performed in the original production of Mamma Mia? Off you go. You have 20 seconds. So as you can see, there are many answers for this question. I've allocated 1 point for 4 of the songs: Mamma Mia, Dancing Queen, SOS and Money Money Money. For the rest, the 2 and the 3, I've just gone with what I felt were more popular and less popular songs, or songs that people think of when they think of ABBA, songs that they don't think of straight away. So maybe you lucked out and got a 3 point for this one. Good job. And on to question 5. For this one, I've played the piano, I've sung a few 90s songs, and I want you to try to guess the artist and the name of the song for each one. In this question, you can score multiple points, many points. You will score 1 point for each of the songs 1 to 3, 1, 2 and 3. You will score 2 points if you can name the artist and song for songs 4, 5 and 6, and you will score 3 points if you can name the artist and song for 7, 8 and 9. So, keeping that in mind, you then have a total of 18 points to achieve for this question. Hope that makes sense.
1 point songs. When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. And I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. I thought I saw a man brought to life. He was warm, he came around like he was dignified. He showed me what it was to cry. Well, you couldn't be that man that I adored. You don't seem to know, seem to care what your heart is for. No, I don't know him anymore. There's nothing where he used to lie. Our conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's fine. Oh baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? Oh baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. Whoa, whoa. And now you're out of sight, yeah. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now, because 2 point songs. You took your coat off and stood in the rain. You're always crazy like that. And I watched from my window, always felt I was outside, looking in on you. You're always the mysterious one with dark eyes and careless hair. You were fashionably sensitive, but too cool to care. You stood in my doorway with nothing to say besides some comment on the weather. Came in from a rainy Thursday on the avenue. Thought I heard you talking softly. I turned on the light, the TV and the radio, but still I can't escape the ghost of you. What has happened to it all? Crazy some would say. Where is the life that I recognize? Gone away. Dear, I fear we're facing a problem. You love me no longer. I know, and maybe there is nothing that I can do to make you do. Mama tells me I shouldn't bother, that I ought to stick to another man, a man that surely deserves me, but I think you do. 3 point songs. It felt like springtime on this February morning. In a courtyard, birds were singing your praise. I'm still recalling things you said to make me feel Alright, I carry them with me today now as I lay me down to sleep. Yes, I pray that you will hold me dear. Though I'm far away, I'll whisper your name into the sky, and I will wake up happy. I never dreamed I could cry so hard. Ain't that like a man? I could fly like a bird someday. Had a place where I could land. I could have sworn we were all locked in. Ain't that what you said? I never knew it could hurt so bad when the part of love is dead. Don't blame me just because I'm bored, I'm needy. I need to taste it, or don't doubt me just because I'm quiet. I'm thinking about it. Oh, I'm helpless about the way I'm being. I'm thinking about it. Oh, I'm sorting everything inside. I'm looking into space, this time, this void. I'm making my way through the muddy minutes. The pull is in my muscle, the ache is in my bones. It's hard to be alone.
So how'd you go with that? I had a lot of fun putting it together. Here we go with the answers. 1 point for Creep Radiohead, Torn by Natalie Imbruglia, and Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. 2 points for Foolish Games, Jewel, Ordinary World by Duran Duran, and Loveful by The Cardigans. And 3 points for As I Lay Me Down by Sophie B. Hawkins, Healing Hands by Elton John, and last but not least, Breathe by Kylie Minogue. Did you get all 18 points? If you did, very well done. So, on to question 6. Name any single that the late great George Michael released during the 1990s. Yes, he released a lot of songs in the 80s with Wham and as a solo artist, but can you name the songs that he released only for the 1990s? Remember, you have 20 seconds to try and score 3 points by coming up with the most obscure single you can think of that George Michael released. Oakley Dokley, you will score 1 point, or you have scored 1 point if you chose songs like Too Funky, Fast Love, or Outside. There's a whole bunch for 2 points and 3 points as well. There are a couple of covers he did of his own songs, as well as others like Somebody to Love and Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me that he did with Elton John, very famously. So the challenge for question 7 is to name any artist that had 3 or more number 1 hits on the US Billboard charts during the 1990s. So there are quite a few that had 3 or more. One had over 10. Had a stellar decade in the 1990s. Can you name any of them? Off you go. So for 1 point, Mariah Carey, 14 number 1 hits in the 90s she had on the US Billboard charts. Janet Jackson had 6, still pretty damn good. And let's not forget, for 3 points, Wilson Phillips, they had 3. Bryan Adams, Puff Daddy, Monica, and Paula Abdul all scored 3 points. So how'd you go with that one? Another picture question for number 8. Can you name any of these 3 boy bands. You will score 1 point for the one at the very top, 2 points for the one on the left, and 3 points for the one on the right, because I believe it's a little bit more obscure. So, off you go. So who are these boy bands? Well, the Backstreet Boys are the one at the very top. Take That, the British boy band, on the one on the left. And 98 Degrees, another American boy band, on the right there. And back to the movies for question 9. Name any song from the soundtrack from Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet, which was a brilliant take on the very famous story by William Shakespeare. Can you name any of the songs from the soundtrack? Again, there are some obvious ones, but you can score 3 points if you come up with something that's a little more obscure. Off you go. So there was a couple of singles from this soundtrack. There was Young Hearts Run Free and Loveful by the Cardigans, which I sang before, and Kissing You by Desiree, which is a beautiful song. And there's quite a few other ones there. So if you've got the soundtrack, I'm sure you would have picked one of the 2s or 3 pointers. If not, maybe you only scored 1, but anyway, good job. Here we go to the last challenge, question 10. Can you identify the artist by the 3 songs listed? For 1 point, Smells Like Teen Spirit, Come As You Are, Heart Shaped Box. Which artist sang those songs? You will get 1 point if you can name them. 2 points, maybe you can go for this one. Human Behaviour, Venus is a Boy, and It's Oh So Quiet. Which artist sang those songs? For 2 points. Or you can go for the 3-pointer. Free Your Mind, My Lovin', You're Never Gonna Get It, Don't Let Go, Love. Which artist sang those 3 songs for 3 points? And so the solutions for the final challenge, question 10. If you said Nirvana for the first one, you got 1 point. If you went to the 2-pointer and said Bjork, you got it right. And for 3 points, On Vogue, saying Free Your Mind, My Lovin', You're Never Gonna Get It, and Don't Let Go, Love. I will now give you a chance to add up your final score. 3, 2, 1. You're done. Now let's take a look at this scoring chart. Up to 20? Oh, not really a pass, so nice try. 21 to 30, good job. You did pretty well. Above that, you're a superstar. You know your 90s stuff. Well done to you. Okay, so thank you so much for participating in this quiz. I've had a lot of fun putting it together again. Please check out my other videos and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care, have fun, goodbye. Don't blame me just because I'm bored, I'm needy. I need to taste it, oh don't doubt me. Just because I am quiet, I'm thinking about it. Oh, I'm held helpless about the way I'm being. I'm thinking about it. Oh, I'm sorting everything inside. I'm looking into space this time, this void. I'm making my way through the muddy minutes. The pull is in my muscle, the ache is in my bones. It's hard to be alone. Breathe, breathe. It won't be long now, breathe, breathe. It won't be long now, breathe, breathe. It won't be long now, breathe.